Here are the samples of the IGEN4 Diamond Edition press. So this is our newest version of the IGEN4. These are a group of different samples. Some of them are actual live samples where clients of ours actually use, and some of them are produced to demonstrate the high quality and the media flexibility of the IGEN press. The first sample is the actual IGEN4 Diamond Edition brochure. One of the things that we always make sure that we do, we print our brochures with the product that we're actually selling. So this is the brochure of the quality you'd get on some type of normal saddle stitch brochure. Talks about all the capabilities and features of the IGEN4, the sheet size, the media flexibility, and it talks to you about the technology on how the IGEN is different than any other press out on the market. The IGEN does use third generation digital press technology, where pretty much every other technology out on the marketplace as of today still uses second generation. And it's these points on the bottom that really actually talk about what third generation print technology is, and it's in regards to how we're actually imaging directly on to the substrate in a single pass, and we're not using any type of copy cartridges or any type of technology or mechanism that's transferring the image from the developer and the laser onto the belt, onto the media. That's what second generation does, is you have multiple points of image transfer. The IGEN press directly images from the dry ink right onto the belt. And so that gives you the capability of the reliability of the IGEN to scale up of over 3 million pages per month. And this is the brochure, so you can see the examples of the quality on the brochure. Then what we have over here is a couple more brochures that talks about our Confident Color program. This brochure is also printed on the IGEN4, so you can see the quality. And this is something normal that most clients would ask for, that they would be paying. And this talks about also what Xerox does in order to really make your investment in the IGEN a lot more profitable. And it's our program of our consultants, our software, our processes to make sure you get exceptional color. The other brochure that we have printed is our business development program brochure. So it talks about our business development program. And then let's get into some specific samples. Here's the turn the page sample. So it shows you the quality of the photos. The IGEN press is the #1 photo book press on the market today if you look at pages and installs. And that's one of our fastest growing segments that we're putting a lot of business development into, is the photo book industry. In 2017, the photo book industry is looking to grow double digits. And we have a great program that we're helping organizations expand into the photo industry. And we have it's a wonderful business development program with applications, with training, and then we actually have our consultants come in that could help with that also. Talking about photo books, what's really nice is large coffee tables. So this is a 22 by 14 inch coffee book, photo book. So coffee table photo book. So you can see the quality here, but also what this demonstrates is the black. The IGEN has the darkest black capabilities than any press on the market today. If you haven't seen, we even have some swatch books which actually show over 140 different variations of black, because we actually could print just using the K dry ink, and that gives you the deepest black. where other products out there, or most products out on the market today, in order to get the deepest black, they actually have to mix colors into the process to create that deep dark blacks. But this is a great book because it shows the quality of the photos, but also too it shows off some great black prints, the details of what you normally wouldn't get on most devices on the market. It shows you the color and intermixing, a Contone black process, and you can see the matte finish inside that print. So this is something that's very hard to reproduce. So I'm trying to show the sheen, but you don't see any of those lines or so forth inside that print. So this shows you our large sheet size capability, and our large sheet size could be ran as the main application. You could even do thicknesses of up to 18 point on the IGEN, and then with the heavyweight kit of up to 24 point, and that could be auto duplex and ran as the main application. We have this sample here that actually demonstrates the quality, but also the substrate range of the IGEN press. So this is using pearlescent type stocks. You can see how it's printed all this, different types of stocks and substrates, and the look and feel. And one of the benefits of the IGEN press is that the dry ink actually sits on top of the paper, and what it does, it truly represents quality and consistency no matter what media you change. So a lot of clients, when they want to start using unique medias and substrates, but they have branding and colors that they want to consistently hit, one of the problems with other presses out there is that the way that they image is the dry ink actually sinks inside the media and the substrate. And the problem with that is that, as an example, if you have the color red, what will happen is on every substrate you have a different looking color red. And so what you're trying to do is to print that client's job on different substrates. You're trying to individually match each substrate with a color profile, and then changing their color, which might not be their color, to, from an appearance, match. The IGEN press, we don't have that issue. We have automatic inline profiling, calibration using inline spectrophotometer and color management technology, and then the way that we actually image the dry ink with the fusing process and the media calibration and profiling technology that we have, it allows you that consistent color quality no matter what media. And this is an example of all the different types of medias you could run through. And you could change all these medias within the IGEN press without any slowdown. I even have videos that demonstrates, and I showed a client where we actually simultaneously changed the paper trays inside the IGEN with no slowdown whatsoever, and there were two different applications where most products would actually slow down in between the paper change from one job to the other and a different tray. Are simultaneously changed over, and that increases the productivity of the press. That's why a typical IGEN press at 110 images per minute, a true output of 120 images per minute on the IGEN4. If you find a press that is somewhat close to that page per minute, the IGEN press will still probably print close to 2 to 3 times more volume in a given time because of the automation. So this is the Pulp Magnus sample. Direct mail is a growing application. Variable postcards, direct mail. This shows you again large sheet capability, color quality. And a lot of our samples, if they're not live samples, when I say live, like from an actual client that's using it, maybe like some of the ones I'm going to show you, they'll have this marking. It'll say IGEN4. Here's another turn the page. Shows you the different types of stocks, color quality, and fidelity. We also have this application, shows you heavyweight stock kit, which could be added at any time. See really how it's this is a 24-point application. Now let me show you some of the packaging, which is a hot application for the IGEN. If you're not aware, the IGEN is the #1 press in the packaging industry with over 60 installations dedicated to packaging. Some of these samples are actual samples you'll find at the stores, or products you'll find at the stores, and some of them are the ones that we print for our clients. We have a full business development program for packaging, and we have 2 of the top consultants that are part of the Xerox business development group that help our clients be successful with packaging, with a marketing plan for packaging, sales for packaging, pricing, and so forth for the packaging industry. These are all IGEN4 samples, so this is a live sample, something you'll find at the stores. All of these are 18 point or less. I think there might be 2 samples in here that are 24 point, but you could understand what 24 point feels like and what it runs. But a lot of this type of packaging typically in the industry right now is about 18 point, but 24 point does become a lockout. So here's a little Good Housekeeping aqua ears for kids. Little chocolate peanut butter box. More peanut butter box. Beauty box with the spot and some of these have a coat on them. So as you can see, this is Aqueous Quote AQ. This one has a high gloss UV coat. This also talks about the IGEN4 packaging solution. So if you really want to automate your packaging, some of these solutions, like what you see here, were printed using some of the additional workflows and solutions that we have that are in line to do any type of die cut, folding, gluing, and also UV coats. So that's a sample. And then just some more samples of different types of printing done on the IGEN4 press. So again, this is IGEN4 Diamond Edition. As you can see right here, this is an 18-point Tango. And you could do this all day. It's the IGEN's made for this. We don't use any type of bypass technology to print heavyweight. You don't have to worry about slow down in speed. You don't have to worry about, you're pushing the product to its limits or any of that type of concerns. And that's because of the way the IGEN is developed. We also have a book, so you can see how it binds, a perfect bound book with a cover that is coated, or that's a lamination coated, and then all printed on the IGEN4. This is a nice little primer. Along with the IGEN4 program, we have a business development, over 150 different tools like this primer here to help you be more successful with the IGEN. So that rounds out our IGEN product. This is the brochure. This talks about the technology. As you can see right here, this walks you through how actually the workflow of that media goes through the IGEN, which is one of the reasons why it can handle such a wide variety of stocks, why it has the image quality, and then also why really this IGEN is the product that actually helps companies make millions of dollars because of the speed, because of the automation, and because of the capability to produce upwards of over 3 million pages per month. And we do have clients doing that here locally. So those are the samples of the IGEN4 Diamond Edition press.